evening, my lovely stoners, and welcome to this week's Couch Cushion Sessions. I am your host, V.
AKA, I'll do it right this week, Queen V.
AKA, laughing already, V.
Hey.
Giggle Fest V. I'm Corey.
AKA Creative Corey.
AKA, Key Lime Angst.
Hey.
And I'm Justin.
AKA the Justice of the Peace.
Who am I marrying?
Listen, I can't.
AKA, is that a Wu-Tang logo on your chest, Justin?
Oh, it should be.
Oh my gosh.
It should be.
It looks like it. I just noticed it, and we've been here for an hour. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You know what I heard, though? They ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh,
They aren't, dude. Ice cream.
Oh.
It's actually Iron Fist.
Iron
Fuck, it
Fist?
says that
Marvin,
right underneath.
yes.
All I had to do was
Marvel, not Marvin. I am not stoned, I promise.
Oh, I am.
Okay. Yes, you
Hey.
Hey!
I just had Christmas carols going in my head. What did you have?
are. Ice Cream by Wu-Tang.
Okay. Anyway, so this week on the CKS, there you go. We're gonna talk about first times. It feels like the very first time.
First time getting high.
Yeah, there you go.
For the record.
Yes.
So,
we're not
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
too weird here.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No, oh, I love how you had to specify that. You know.
Well, I
Just in
felt
case.
people hear that and they
Yeah, they
that's
think
I think
sex, I
where the
know.
mind goes. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Why
We're
are
talking
they
about
talking
weed, but that's cool.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
yeah.
if your first time involves, whatever, like that's good for
I
you.
guess
but
that's
like,
possible,
I'm
yeah.
just,
It
yeah.
could be.
We're
It's so
talking-
good for you.
Yeah, good
Double
for you.
firsts.
Right? For real.
But anyway, so who wants to go first?
Fuck it, I will, I guess.
I was gonna say rock paper scissors for it live on the pod.
Oh, I love
we
a
didn't-
good rock paper
we didn't
scissors.
decide this ahead of
But
time.
how are
didn't.
we? Yeah, how are we gonna do three-way rock paper scissors? How does that work?
Oh, I'm the commissioner, so I figured I wouldn't go right away.
Okay, all right.
So it's me versus
Should
Corey.
we go across the
How do
room?
we? Okay.
I'm going right in front
Get
of the
it right
camera.
yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. There we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Jesus.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
This is a
right,
very
there it
flawed
is.
plan.
I got cut. So does that means I go first?
I guess.
Okay.
Sure,
I'll
totally.
go first. And we have the same outcome. But always go scissors first. Do you always go scissors first?
You know, I don't know. I haven't played it in so long.
I cheat sheet going forward. I always go scissors first. That's probably part of the weird OCD way my brain
What's funny
works.
is actually now that here, let me switch
Everybody
back.
live on the pod knows now Corey's secret. To
Yeah,
being
if
him.
we ever happen
I'm
to play
eating
rock
'cause
paper
I'm-
scissors like Sirianni, yeah, you're eating because you thought you weren't going to be on camera right now, and here you are eating a fucking raspberry Nutri-Grain bar live on YouTube. What's up?
You're so disrespectful for calling me out. Anyway, so what were you saying, Justin?
I think now that you mention it, I almost always go rock first.
Really?
I
Okay.
didn't there
I
for
go
some reason.
scissors.
I don't know why. I don't. Yeah, my brain's wired in a weird fucking way. I'm figuring
Oh,
that
scissors
out.
would be the last one, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's the last thing you say.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I guess I feel like the odds are in my favor if I use scissors.
The odds are ever in your favor.
Yeah, allegedly.
Can you hear
So
me chewing in the mic?
no, but now people are probably going to hear it more because you're mentioning that you chewed into the mic. So yeah, no, not before, but now yes.
And also, I'm cutting because B is in Corey's one shot too.
Oh, those raspberry ones are good though. Yeah.
Oh my god, so good.
Aren't
These are
they?
the Kroger.
Hey,
brand
no,
ones?
Brand.
no.
You gotta pay to get advertising
Oh,
on this
shit.
show.
Oh shit, I meant
The other blue Illuminati brand.
sure that one.
Yeah,
Their name brand stuff is, or their off brand stuff is good.
it's very solid. I feel like that we can get an episode out of that too because there's some
Bobo stuff.
there's some sleepers there. They're the best ones as it comes to Bobo shit, dude. Far and away. They're Bobo chicken nuggets.
I buy a lot of their Bobo stuff
Their tater
Same.
tots.
because at worst they're at on par. At the
Yeah.
very worst.
Yeah, dude. Their tots are very good.
Yeah.
I'm 34 and still eat nuggets for dinner at least once a week. And
we're
those
out of mac and cheese.
Oh, that fucking bums me out.
I know for a fact the kid and I will riot.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to get some for you and him to be happy. Sucks that I couldn't give a shit about mac and cheese. I guess we'll have to work that in at some point in the coming days. I'll get right on that. First
You're
time.
so disrespectful.
I know I'm the worst. So I was 21 and had just gone through just life-altering day. And my guy Ballard came down from Richmond. He was going to VCU at the time. RVA 804 represent. What's up? So he drives down from Richmond, and I don't remember why Langley Speedway, local hick establishment, NASCAR, was open to the public at like 11 o'clock on this particular Friday morning. I have no idea, but they were. And he and I ended up there, and we ended up, I think, crushing some MGDs in a cooler. No idea why we brought MGD. I think we just wanted to pretend we were 53. But so we ended up pre-gaming that way. And so we leave because, you know, it's 1 a.m. and we have to do something else. We're 21. And here we are now, entertain us. And he had this girl that they had an understanding. Let's just put it that way. And it was a business arrangement. And he happened to come out the winning end of this a lot. Let's just say that. And but we go to this chick's house, and I knew who she was. I went to school with her as well. We both did. And I always remember she had a Nickelback poster on the wall.
You're such an old man when you tell stories. I love you, but goddamn.
Stephen King. So I'm trying to like.
He paints the picture. Every article, every scene in this room. We're gonna know what this chick. Okay, go ahead.
No, what I love about this.
Do you want me to tell you her name too?
No.
Redacted.
Redacted.
What I love about this, and I need to know whether you did that on purpose or not, V, first. Because you did that last time as well. Last time we did this. Please tell me you didn't. Please tell me it was an accident.
I don't
just
know.
you didn't. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I love that.
It got to the point in a certain point in the story. I was just like, holy shit! Now what color was her bedspread? What color is the TV? Like,
I didn't see her bed. We have to ask him. Although I don't think that happened that time. There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of funny stories involving this chick. But so anyway, I'm Facebook friends with her as well. But I'm not going to give away who. So anyway,
you're such an old person.
We end up there because he wanted to acquire Adderall, and so we go, and we've already got a good buzz working. And fuck it, let's mix uppers and downers because we're 21
and all arounders.
And yeah, and hashtag YOLO wasn't a thing yet, but we were living it even before they were putting it on T-shirts. Yes, so we do that. And we do that on the way back to Richmond because we wanted to go to the 804. And we were back at his place, which was on Broad Street in Richmond, right in the middle of fucking everything. Because if you have a street called Broad Street, it's not going to be in the backwoods. It's going to be in the middle of wherever the fuck you are. And so we're sitting there, we're watching Chris Benoit tribute videos.
Oh, yeah.
Benoit balls.
They're not flattering. It's somebody who also was likely high as fuck that made cartoon videos joking about him murdering himself and his family. And cross-faced chicken wings and tap water was a phrase that he and I still laugh about to this day. So we were watching these videos, and we would laugh hysterically about them all the time. So he decided, let's pull those up, and we had some tunes going and shit. And V is miserable as fuck over here.
I'm like,
But,
yo.
I'm intentionally dragging this motherfucker out even further now just to watch his
I am
face
so
palm.
sorry, people. He's being a spiteful dick because of me.
I am. I hope you're enjoying it more than she is. Just be glad you don't have to live with this shit.
All right, Holden Caulfield, let's calm this down and start talking about something.
So he hands
Catcher in
me,
the Rye reference.
I don't know. But he hands me a bong, and I'm like, he's like, well, here you go, man. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. I knew what it was, but I had no idea what to do with it. So I actually blew in the motherfucker the first time. I had no, and in the bubbles, it just, and he was like,
his weed all wet.
yeah, he was like, dude, what the fuck? You don't, and I was like, I didn't know, man. And so he had to like give me the instruction guide of how to do it.
And see, if this platform had existed, you wouldn't have embarrassed yourself.
No, exactly. But this was 2009. Like, I don't
know,
even know if YouTube had been invented yet. If it had, it was just dude in his first video at the zoo or whatever the fuck that shit was. So anyway, we go and we go and we go, and because I'm me, I just kept going because I didn't feel anything immediately. So fuck it, I want to go until I feel something. And I remember going to his bathroom to take a piss, and it felt as if I was walking on clouds. And I was like, if this is how you feel every time, I want to do this every day for the rest of my life. You know, and then you realize, like, it's not just that. I've put a lot in my body, so it's a mixture of stuff. But I remember looking in the mirror, and I remember doing this. And I remember being like, my eyes are so goddamn red, like Pineapple Express, eyes red as the devil's dick. And it was a great time. It was a friend being there when I needed one. And to this day, I've never forgotten that shit. And it's why I've got nothing but love for that fucking guy. So shout out to Ballard for getting me high as fuck the first time. Yeah, and me being able to talk on a pod about it 13 years later. And then we drove back to Hampton when it was dark as fuck. And it was a long drive. And we were listening to some band, I think, that was called Ohm. And it was very vibe-heavy music. We didn't say a word, I don't think, the whole ride back
to God.
from Richmond to Hampton.
He's
And
doing
we
this
were just
shit on
very
purpose.
quiet. We didn't say a word. We were both high as shit. And yeah, I believe at the time he drove
He gives
a
me
red
like
Ford
middle school
Focus.
math teacher vibes.
I can't drag this out anymore. That's my first time I got high, people.
I hope you had a nice nap while he was talking.
Aw.
Wow, was it boring?
No, it was just your voice is very monotone, and you're just like, anyways, so this happened, and this Nickelback poster on her wall, and this da 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 da, and this da 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 da.
I can't wait to send this to him.
So he can give you more details,
Yeah.
the ones that you missed out on.
There's a story I have to tell you guys. I'm not telling this shit on the air. It's way too whatever. But yeah, good God
a little
almighty.
much.
Holy fucking shit. So yeah.
So yeah,
anyway.
Ballard, know that he tells us stories about you.
Oh, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care about these. I'm not going to tell you his purpose, but he loves that these are. It's God,
It's lore.
Good times. Good times. Anyway, I'm bowing out now.
Okay, all right, Justin, your turn.
So I told this to you guys before already, but like, I don't. So first thing I want to tag on to is the actual very first time somebody offered me, I blew out too on their bowl. They were so mad because, of course,
Dude, aren't
I
bowls
blew their weed
confusing the
everywhere.
first time you use them?
If I was sober, probably not. It's pretty intuitive. But I was drunk as piss, and I was still in that era where I kind of hated the people
Right.
that were doing it.
Right.
So I, halfway spitefully blew as hard as I could in.
Hell
You're
yes.
blowing my weed everywhere. Sorry.
Yeah. Whoops.
So yeah, I was harshing vibes. So
Buzz Killington.
the better story is the first time not even the first time, but the best time we did edibles. We made a cake and took it with us to Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. We stayed in State College. I can't remember the name of the hotel. Doesn't matter.
We are Penn State.
It was on a golf course and in the middle of a blizzard. These things are important because we went waltzing out onto the golf course at some point. And look, man, nothing dangerous here. It's just four dudes, pretty much the only people in the hotel walking around a golf course.
Couple of
getting
dudes
lost,
hanging out.
making snowmen.
Sounds like a fun time.
It was awesome. And so this would have been like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. Again, middle of a blizzard. Very important. Very, very important that you understand that part. Middle of the blizzard. Because the next part. In Philly, or not in Philly, maybe in Philly, but in Pennsylvania, they have, I have to be careful here, but I can't.
No,
So
you don't have to be careful.
they have what we lovingly call dick jerking boots. I'm going to let you sit with that one for a minute because it's right in the name what you do in those boots. And they had one less than a mile away from where we were staying. And two of my friends were like, we got to go to the DJB at like 2 a.m. Because, of course, DJBs, 24 hours.
As you do.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they be?
They
Of
have
course.
to be.
Again, I have no interest. I've never jade my D in one of these bees ever. It's never happened. No interest because God knows what's on those floors. No interest. I'm out. But in my state, I was like, sure, I'll drive you guys this 1 mile up the road in the middle of a blizzard.
To get happy.
Makes total sense. So, I mean, I'll say it definitely alters your thinking. I would suggest not driving, any at all, in a blizzard under that state.
Yeah.
But I did. And it made for a funny story. So, and they jade their D's in a B.
Yeah.
I did not. They did.
So I have a funny story for you, actually. I'm going to change it up. Since you guys already know my first time and this isn't going to be a genuine reaction, I'm going to do something different and give you guys a genuine reaction. I'm going to tell you about the first time I did a cheesecake edible.
Ooh.
It was raspberry cheesecake edible. A friend of mine made them. They were so good. Oh my god! You always ended up eating too much and then getting way too high.
Mm-hmm.
Were they as good as the raspberry bar you just ate live on YouTube?
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. That because like right when you like have something when you're like messed up and it like just slaps.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
all too
That
well.
was like that was what happened.
Yep.
But anyway, so I ate these edibles with my prior friend, and we kept eating more and more because we're like, I don't feel anything, and then
There
all
it
of a sudden, everything went slow motion.
The criminal mistake.
So,
always.
so we had decided to leave our place of dwelling at that time, and we were in a townhouse over on, we're just gonna go local 757 area here, Jefferson Avenue.
Ooh.
Yeah, so major highway. It was probably about 2:00 in the morning, and we both decided we had dead set in our minds that we wanted a Wawa sub at that moment in time.
As one
A
does.
sub. Anyway, so we wanted
I mean,
Wawa subs.
to be fair, they do call it Hoagie Fest,
well,
not Subfest.
Thanks, man.
I don't like how y'all team up on me, but anyway, so we realized that we were too inebriated to drive, so we decided to walk to this Wawa at 2:00 in the morning on Jefferson Avenue, and it was snowing. I forgot to throw in the snowing part. So, yeah, it was, I don't remember getting there. I don't remember coming back, but we walked the entire way down Jefferson Avenue.
Oof.
A couple miles. It was interesting. And then when I got back, I woke up with a Wawa hoagie in my lap and was like, what the actual fuck?
How did we get here?
Literally. Like, this made no sense. And then I looked at the Furbo recordings, and apparently I left and got Wawa.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I Harold and Kumar'd that shit. I guarantee the people working at that Wawa were like, what the actual fuck?
Well, it was 2 a.m. Everyone that's in there is
Blitzed out of their gourd.
Yeah, something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason they're not home.
Yeah. But yeah, fun fact, kids, when the edibles, you talk shit on the edibles, that's when they kick in.
Yeah.
It always happens.
Never.
And don't intentionally talk shit, because they won't kick in then. It's when you talk shit and you genuinely mean it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I would recommend always underdoing the dosage.
Right.
Always underdo the dosage, because not that you'll necessarily feel sick or anything, but nobody wants to spend the evening in the bathroom looking in the mirror going, am I going to die?
Well, yeah, and
Or like hyperventilating because you feel like all the oxygen's outside. That's not a fun one either.
And you know what you can always do? A little more.
Yeah.
If you need to enhance,
Yeah.
Or you can smoke a little.
Yeah.
Mix the two. It works for me. It makes me get high immediately, and then I last for a really long time. Just coast.
That's what I used to call in the drinking years maintaining.
There you go. Yeah,
That's right.
maintaining your high.
Maintaining.
Ooh, that can be another segment.
Start guns fucking blazing and then just ride the fucking wave.
It would be fun to do, like, remember All Day You Drunks, where it was like a full day of broadcasting?
Yes.
What if we did Maintain Fest for this show? Live brainstorming, folks.
Can we get Hot Joe? Can we call him and see if he'll do it with us?
Oh, here we go.
He's
Hot
texting
Joe.
us
He's
over
been
there.
texting us, I know.
Yeah, about hockey.
Uh-huh.
Man.
Yeah, I would love a Maintain Fest. I don't know that we could do 24 hours, but a good 6 or 8.
Yeah.
Totally.
Dude, I'm just saying, shutdown is a coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want to do.
Fuck yeah.
I think this will come out in November because this is replacing one.
Yeah.
So
We'll figure it out,
Yeah.
We'll eventually see your comments, and we'll be like, oh, totally. That's what we were talking about.
yep.
So, yeah. I don't know. And then the other one we were going to talk about was peer pressure, but what time is it?
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah,
good.
no,
Yeah.
we'll talk peer pressure next time. Spoiler alert for our next episode, which is probably gonna come out in like December, because we bet whatever. Anyway,
Time traveling V.
Yeah. Magellan V.
yeah. So anyway, other than that, I think I'm good, guys. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, y'all stay tuned, stay positive, and stay stoned.
Boom.
Fade to black.